So cleansing your skin. On a day that we're wearing foundation, we want to double cleanse, which means we need to cleanse 2 times. The first cleanse is going to remove your makeup, and the second cleanse is going to treat your skin. So we are going to use a creamy cleanser or an oily cleanser to break down all of that foundation. That's going to melt it all away, get it out of the skin cells, and then we're going to use a cloth to remove it. So first and foremost, you can absolutely do this in the shower. I always do this in the shower rather than at the basin because I like to be able to go over my eyes. So when you're cleansing, I want you to really think about massaging and melting all of that product away. When you are feeling your skin, feel for texture. Feel for where there is extra skin. Like I get buildup around my temple here, probably from hair product, I would say. I get it in here. So I'm going to give these areas a really good extra bit of love. I also get real buildup in here. So I'm looking for texture and I'm feeling for the state of my skin so that I can give those areas that need a little extra attention to help break it all down. I can go over my eyes with this cleanser as well. And I'm going to start to melt away that mascara. And I really do prefer to do this in the shower because the water would have already started to melt away. That mascara as well, and started to really break that down. And then I can just easily flush my eyes when I'm done, but really massaging it in. And do this for a minute. You want to get rid of it. If you've got any makeup left on your skin, when you go to put your next lot of makeup on, it's not going to sit well. And then we always want to remove it with a cloth. I am using a microfiber. I like the microfiber cloths because they're nice and grippy. They really grip to the makeup, but they're also really gentle. They're not going to create micro tears on your skin, and I find that to be really important to prevent extra sensitivity, things like that. So I'm pretending I'm in the shower and I'm going to be washing it away under the water as well. So I'm really protecting my eyes, making sure I get nothing in there, being really gentle as well, but thoroughly cleansing the area. Look at that. Didn't that work just brilliantly? Now I'm going back into the areas that I said earlier, I can really feel that extra build up. And by just doing this, I'm actually exfoliating. So I don't exfoliate really all that often anymore because my skin is always hydrated, which means that my skin cell turnover naturally occurs very healthily and I don't get super big buildup. But also by doing this every day, I am actually exfoliating daily, a gentle manual exfoliant. Then we're going to rinse out our cloth and we're going to go in for our second cleanse. If you have active ingredients in your cleanser, then your second cleanse wants to stay on as a mask. This particular cleanser has actually been designed to use as a cleanser and a mask. So you're going to give yourself a mask treatment every single day that you use this. So I'm massaging it in so it's penetrating nice and deep, stimulating those skin cells, breaking down anything extra. But now those active ingredients are actually going to work to treat my skin as well. So let's pretend I'm in the shower. I've done my first cleanse, wiped it away. Now I've put this on my face as a mask. This is when I'm going to start shampooing my hair or maybe shaving my legs or whatever else that I'm doing in the shower. And I'm leaving it on my face. Then by the time I finish doing the last thing, this is actually sat and it's treated my skin cells. And then I'm going to be able to just nicely rinse it all away and wipe it away, of course. But if I was in the shower, I'd just be under there rinsing out my shampoo, rinsing off my conditioner. And boy, that feels good. So if you're not showering at night, you could of course do this by the basin, but I would be extra careful around the eyes that you're not getting your product all in your eyes. And also just pay some extra attention to removing that old mascara from right under that lash line. Because if you do not do this, when you go to do your eyeshadow tomorrow or later today, whenever, it's going to be much harder to achieve a really nice, clean eyeshadow look if you've got anything left behind. So nice. Absolutely love cleansing my makeup away. Feels so, so good.